there was an individual whose name was Jurayj. Now this Jurayj was very pious, an extremely dedicated individual to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. हमेशा अल्लाह की इबादत में लगा रहता था. On one occasion, his mother came to see him, and he was praying his salah. His mother said, "Oh Jurayj," he was praying salah. In his salah, he was back and forth. "Ay Rabb, ummi wa salah." Oh Allah, my mother and my namaz. My mother is calling you, and here I am in salah. He continued his salah. अपनी नमाज उसने जारी रखी. दूसरे दिन उसकी माँ आई, फिर भी वो हुआ. And then his mother came the third time, and she called him again, Jurayj, and he was in his salah. And because he was in salah, he did not break his salah, did not attend the call of his mother. The mother, while she was going back and returning, she made a little dua, bad dua, he said. She made this bad dua that, oh Allah, he doesn't die before he sees a bad woman, before he faces a bad woman. In other words, before he faces the humiliation. His mother made the dua. Now his ibadat became famous in Bani Israel, that he is very pious and extremely dedicated to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his worship. People decided to test him. There was a woman, she said, "Let me go and I will trial him." She goes to him, but his dedication did not shook. He stood his ground. Now that woman became pregnant. So she had but fairly someone, she became pregnant. And then she said, "The child I have is Jurayj's child." Everybody from Bani Israel, they came to Jurayj, where he used to worship. They broke down his hut. It was all torn apart. And Jurayj did not know what to do. At that time, when the child is born, Jurayj said to the people, "Bring the child. Bring the child." The child was brought. And then Jurayj said, "Now ask this child. Ask the child who is the father. Ya ghulam, man abuk? Who is your father?" The baby who was a newborn spoke. The newborn baby spoke, and the baby said, "My father is so and so," and he wasn't Jurayj. Now people were very upset and extremely apologizing to Jurayj. And then they offered Jurayj to build his house again, and they did it. The conclusion is, if an ummati of previous prophets from Banu Israel can have this power, that a young child can speak by him asking a question to the child, and that child can give the answer to Jurayj, who was a pious person, a wali of previous ummah, then the ummah of Rasulullah ﷺ is greater than any other ummah. And Ghaus-E among the awliya is greater than any wali Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So how can the karamat of Ghaus-E-Azam not be accepted and karamat of Jurayj be accepted? It is a question. The karamat is haq. Any miracle which is performed by the wali Allah, it is something which comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah Azza wa Jal had given Sayyidina Sarkar Baghdad radiallahu ta'ala the greatest miracles. And one of them has been mentioned in Safinatul Awliya. And the narrator of this